The 2026 NBA Finals have arrived. Yo, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to 365 Analytics. And today we are here on Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026, predicting all however many games, 4, 5, 6, 7 games of the 2026 NBA Finals between the New York Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson, and the San Antonio Spurs, led by Victor Wembanyama. A rematch of 1999, the last time the New York Knicks were actually in the finals was against the San Antonio Spurs in 99. So a little bit of a rematch, a little bit of a fun matchup ahead. A lot of people are excited for this one. Adam Silver cooked with this one. You got the Larry O'Brien Trophy back in the middle of the court, which everybody's excited about. You have game one in San Antonio tonight, so yeah, I'm pumped. Should be fun. Before we do start today, if you guys do enjoy today's video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more content exactly like this. Without further ado, let's get right into the predictions. So, game one tonight. The New York Knicks have not played in, I believe, 2 weeks almost, right? 2 weeks? It's been a while. It's been a while since the New York Knicks have played. We've seen them off the rest before against Cleveland. Against Cleveland, they came off the big rest after beating Philadelphia in a sweep and came out a little bit rusty. If you remember right, the Cavs were up huge in that game. New York ends up coming back. Madison Square Garden is through the roof, and the Knicks end up winning the game, eventually leading to a sweep. So the Knicks did come out very, very sluggish. San Antonio's on the other side of the ball here, as they just came off a 7-game series versus the defending champions and the other best team in the league, so to speak. So this is two sides of the ball here. Do you want to be less rusty if you're San Antonio coming off a game only on Saturday, only a few days ago, or on the Knicks side of things where you're on the road, you have a big rest that gives you an advantage? So we'll see. I think San Antonio coming off of an absolute barn burner of a series with all these guys versus Oklahoma City. So tonight, I think this team hasn't been to the finals in 27 years now, since 1999. They haven't been to the finals. Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, who's been dealing with injuries, coming off a little bit more of rest, Josh Hart. All of those guys are going to take the rest to their advantage, and the New York Knicks will win game one tonight in the Frostbank Center. In a very close game, I think it's going to be a decently close game. Game one of the finals, Mike Breen opens it up. The hype is there. I'm taking the New York Knicks to win game one. Then you go to game two in San Antonio on Friday night. I'm taking the Spurs here without a doubt. You cannot go down 2-0 going back to MSG for 2 more games. If the Knicks take both games in San Antonio, you might as well just call the series almost a wrap. San Antonio obviously has to split these two first games in San Antonio, even with the Knicks taking home court advantage by splitting these two first games. But, I mean, Victor Wembanyama coming back home, I think the San Antonio Spurs are going to win game two. And I definitely think both teams are going to get a win in the first two. It's going to be 1-1 going back to MSG. That's my prediction. I feel very confident about that. I think one team can steal one, the other team can steal the other. I think Victor Wembanyama and then will handle the Knicks in game two. Going to MSG, I believe this game is next Monday night. This environment, first NBA Finals game at MSG in 27 years. You have all the celebrities courtside. You have Ben Stiller. You have Spike Lee. You have Tracy Morgan. You have Timothy Chalamet. You have everybody courtside. It's going to be an amazing environment. I'm taking the Knicks in this game. Monday night game. This will be the loudest game. Unless it goes to 6 games in MSG, this will be the loudest of the first 4 games, without a doubt. This crowd's going to be through the roof. You're going to see Knicks fans crawling out of the woodwork who haven't seen the Knicks play all playoffs. You're going to see those New York people that are courtside of the game. Donald Trump might be courtside for this game, but it's going to be a great environment. It is going to be a crazy environment nonetheless. So, yeah, I'm taking the Knicks. And if you're the Spurs, obviously, kind of similar to game 2, you see game 4, you cannot go down 3-1 heading back to the Frostbank Center. So I'm taking the Spurs in game 4. So they alternate. They go back to San Antonio 2-2. So the San Antonio Spurs have home court advantage. So, yeah. 2-2. I think it's going to be a very good series. So you're already looking at a 6-game series at the absolute minimum. Now, You go back to the Frostbank Center for Game 5. San Antonio's feeling good. You're 2-2. You have the last 3 games at home. It's a 3-game series now to win the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Give me the Spurs in Game 5 to take a 3-2 series lead. I feel like these 2 games, Game 4, Game 5, this is where Victor Wembanyama just has to be like, I'm taking this game over. Guys like Keldon Johnson need to show up. Guys like Julian Champagnie need to shoot well. Castle. I mean, you have all those guys, the role players. Luke Cornett off the bench was huge in the Game 7 versus Oklahoma City. Obviously, the block on Hartenstein. So, yeah, these 2 games are going to be when you're going to need these guys to show up. But this is the game right here you look at. Spurs, Knicks, back at MSG. This crowd's going to be rocking. Knicks down 3-2, back against the wall. You need to win the last 3 games to win a ring. But you have the boogeyman on the other side. You have Victor Wembanyama, who obviously has a chance to become GOAT status, right? Has a chance to become GOAT status. He's on GOAT trajectory. Everybody's comparing him to LeBron James coming out of the draft, saying he's the best prospect of all time. But then you have the Knicks at home. Jalen Brunson, one of the most clutch players in the NBA. I believe he's a former clutch player of the year. You have Karl-Anthony Towns, who I think match up with San Antonio very, very well. Karl-Anthony Towns can shoot. He can pass. He can play make for the Knicks offense. Then you have those blue guys like Josh Hart. You have Landry Shamet, who is huge in the Eastern Conference Finals. Absolute nails from 3. But I'm taking the series to end here. Everybody probably thinks I'm going to pick the Knicks. I'm taking the San Antonio Spurs. In 6 games, they win the last 3 games of the series. The Knicks go up 2-1 going into Game 4, and the Spurs win the last 3 games of the series to become the NBA champions for, I believe, the first time since 2014. The San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan will be in attendance. David Robinson will be in attendance. Manu Ginobili will be in attendance. You have all those guys that will be at these games cheering on the Spurs. One of the most hyped NBA finals of the last few years. I don't think Adam Silver's going to bless us with a Game 7, but I could see it. I could see that Game 6 going back to MSG and the Knicks taking that one and sending it to 7 back at the Frostbank Center. So, overall, it should be an outstanding series. You have Captain Clutch versus the Boogeyman, the Alien, one of the best players, arguably the best player in basketball now, Victor Wembanyama, based off what he's done in this playoffs. It should be a great series. It should be a great series nonetheless. You have star power on both sides. You have Mike Brown. You have Mitch Johnson. It should be pretty electric, but yeah. I'm taking the San Antonio Spurs in 6 games like this. I think it'll be an outstanding series. I just think that the best player in the series will take over. And I love Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, man, one of the best free agent signings in the history of the NBA. Going from Dallas to New York, great story. The streets of New York, after they win this Game 3, the streets of New York will be electric. Electric. But in the end, I'm taking San Antonio to win it. I think they're the better team here. I thought they were the second best team in basketball all year long. I picked Oklahoma City to win the series over San Antonio. And evidently, San Antonio ended up coming back in 3-2. San Antonio won the series in 7 games. So, yeah. That's going to do it for today's video. Quick one here. I just wanted to give my prediction on the channel here. I know I didn't do any Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals preview videos. I didn't do really any NBA playoff update videos this year. Maybe I'll do another NBA video before the season ends, but we'll see. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for more content exactly like this. And I'll see y'all soon. We'll have more content over the summer. I know sports dies down a little bit, but we'll have NFL training camps ramping up. We're in NFL OTAs right now. We just had a ton of trades on Monday, obviously. I posted the video on the channel on Monday, but yeah, the NFL's going to be ramping up in July. We're going to have some little bit of a wild card sprinkled in videos now, ranking videos. We have the NFL ranking series coming up probably in July. I'll end up doing that this year. We have the top 100 video. We have, obviously, quarterback, wide receiver, every single position in the NFL to rank. So, and then after that, maybe we'll have some sprinkled in videos, fun videos, quizzes, this, that. And then we're ready for the fall. Roger Goodell takes over, and we're ready for some football, baby. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time.